Game number 5 here between Mausami and eXoDash. We have been introducing these two players for quite a long while now. They're gonna be the last one tonight. Mausami on the top left, gonna be the blue Terran. On the other hand, here in the bottom right, eXoDash on the red Protoss. So a while ago, I was saying eXoDash might be in a bad spot rather if he didn't have the vintage probes, but he has made these sleeker, more Apple-looking probes working out in his favor, and those cheeky plays, his two victories have been very quick compared to Mausami's macro intensive victories. So you can see where these two players actually shine. Mausami strong at the counter attacks, strong at defending then attacking. eXoDash on the other hand, very good at playing the heavy aggressor, and we'll see right now what these two guys are gonna do for this one. Will we see a change in roles? As what is this burnt up ultralisk pin here? Unfortunate to say the least. eXoDash now gonna be scaring off Mausami. Mausami knows that, oh my god, not again, will I get a pylon in the base? Gonna decide to go for the pokes and keep the pressure on to that probe. Now Mausami is gonna be playing standard, gonna be building up his wall here on the high ground. A while ago I said the wall wasn't too important with a PVT compared to the Zerg. That is true, but you still need your wall as a Terran against something like a Zealot, something like the Adept before the Blink Stalkers and the Warp Prisms come online. eXoDash right now gonna be building up that second base. In the meantime, we have the Cyber Core warping on in, a simulator being popped as well, and eXoDash now playing the macro game to a T. Let's see right now what the income is. Gonna be a little bit ahead here for eXoDash, but that is just the overall command there running out. Oh no, the mule is just there, so there you go. So we're gonna see Mausami now take the lead in terms of minerals with the OP mule ready to go. Cyber Core gonna be building up that warp gate here for eXoDash, and in the meantime we will see the second command center ready to go as well. So gonna be a two-base system here for both. The SCV now pretending it's a Protoss unit and is just waiting to mine up for that Nexus. No, never mind, the Stalker's like, what are you doing? Stop playing dress up. Looks like you're gonna get a quick little spanking with the Photon Disruptors, and there's the takedown. Like guys, if you think the Stalkers and like the Dragoons don't look too menacing, they're a lot more scary honestly in the old StarCraft cinematic. Like you see the guy get vaporized by that, and if you think about it, a laser beam that cleans you up, that plasma right there, very very scary to deal with. But anyway, the Reaper has had enough of those horrors. Gonna go for the cluster bomb, but there's the poke, canceling out the stim shot, and it's gonna be a takedown. The Stalker already getting 2 kills. This is a completely heroic Stalker right there, as the Nexus is gonna go for the Chrono Boost, wants to get as much probes ready to go as possible. In the meantime, we will see 1-1-1 setup here for Mausami. This is gonna be standard to a T. We will see the Cyclone right now, and we are getting a quick little view of the meta here for the Terran. He went for the Reapers first, going for the Marines right now to fortify his base, gonna go for the Cyclone to go for the poke as well, and he is gonna have the bunker to defend his regime. On the other hand, it's Dash playing to his strengths. Gonna go for the double gate, gonna go for the triple gate, and we'll go for the warp gate with the Blink Stalker Twilight Council to boot. Gonna be ready with that second base as well. And both players right now knowing that there is not much aggression here besides this Stalker bunker standoff happening as of the moment. Now the Stalkers are just chilling, and the thing about the Stalkers is they have these weird little hands, and they have 4 legs, which is both weird and cool at the same time. At least they still have hands, unlike the Dragoons. It's like, probably the designers of the units were like, okay, so these guys are crippled, right? But we're gonna cripple them to the point that they don't even have hands. And it's kind of weird. So I'll give them quick, small little hands like that, and it's cute. It's cute to say the least. At least they can actually do things. It's a little still weird to just be on a scooter all the time, but it is what it is. That's what happens when you get crippled in the field of battle. The pylons though, just being set up here by eXoDash. He's gonna go for the classic warp cycle outside of the base and go for the aggression. Blink Stalker is now ready to go, and eXoDash looking to scout with the probe. It's dead already. That was a very inefficient scout to say the least. But anyway, eXoDash building on for the second base, looking to make it as efficient as can be. Looking at around the map right now, gonna be a Morsara Badlands kind of feel of view. But in the meantime, the Blink Stalkers already blinking forward into the mineral line. But good surround though onto the Siege Tank to protect that one. And the Siege Tank gets 2 for the price of 1. Looks like the price is really right here for Mausami. On the other hand, here we go. eXoDash just still deciding to play it safe. Looking. It's happening, guys. It's happening. The Dark Shrine is ready to go. And here comes the warp on in. The thing though, Mausami doesn't have his usual missile turret, but he does have a Raven ready to go. So it might be a little cheeky here for eXoDash if he goes for something like maybe, just maybe, go for some Blink Dark Templar play to say the least. Now +1 being built here alongside the standard combat shield and stim pack. On the other hand, we are gonna get a robo facility as well to allow Mausami to keep up, eXoDash rather, to keep up the charade that he's playing this one standard. In the meantime, it's Mausami just waiting on here on the 2-base system. It has been a healthy commune. Both squads of communities just keeping on with the flow of resources for the Terran Dominion. And they are just waiting on for this assimilator to finish up before moving on to greener pastures. Now they spot out the pylon. And of course, one of the Marines are trigger happy. And it's really like, I want to shoot the big floating, rotating blue crystal. And he's going to do so. We are gonna get charged as well here for the Twilight Council. No Adepts this time for eXoDash. They were very vital a while ago, but this time eXoDash thinking that this is gonna be a little more standard, a little more safe with the Zealot Stalker and probably a Immortal drop as well. Because we are getting the War Person instead of the instant Robo Bay. So let's see right now what eXoDash has in store. Oh, is he gonna go? Oh, he spots out the Dark Templar! Oh no! Oh my god, that is a huge scan there for Mausami. eXoDash is like, what do I even do with these things right now? And we already see the missile turret being built by the numbers. Grandpa's got the numbers, and it's gonna be missile turret 1, 2, 3, and maybe even a 4th ready to go. So the timing attack here for eXoDash not working out in his favor. What was that scan? On point! A little bit of luck there for Mausami, but honestly, all skill all the way. Now the Dark Templar gonna decide to just look to go for some pokes. He spots out invisible units striking at his stuff, and yeah, it's it. That's pretty much it. Honestly, makes me sad to see Dark Templar used like that. It's just not the best way to go. Mausami making that one happen. Perfect scan along the way. And we really do see the standard here. Because we have the Marine, the Marauder, and the Medivac with the Siege Tank. We are playing the meta, guys. And this is the first game that we are seeing all aspects of the Terran meta in full force. On the other hand, Dash now in a very bad spot because he's still building up his third. He tried to play cheeky with the Dark Templar, and look at the army count right now. 61 to 28, 70 to 49. Now the scan comes on in again, and Mausami can decide to just move to victory at this one. But anyway, Mausami just deciding to play the long con, playing it safe, deciding to stay by his base because he knows he can protect his base to a T. On the other hand, eXoDash, he's just looking around to maybe get these Dark Templar to work. And I really hope for the best for the Dark Templar, but it hasn't been a smooth process to say the least. Now there's a warp on in again. He spots out the Giraffe coming. He spots out the Colossus. He spots out the Robo Bay, building up the Thermal Lance. What is this scans here from Mausami? Completely on point as of this moment. Now Mausami has decided enough is enough. It's time to win this series. It's time to win this game. They're gonna go for the march, and things look pretty tough. The Dark Templar caught out in the open and gonna get taken down. So we will see the stifle of resources. The third base gonna be defended here by eXoDash, but this might be a defense that will go wary. The Dark Templar are scouting, looking to get the poke onto the Siege Tank, but it stays alive. And here comes Mausami. There's gonna be the Colossus in the backline, coming up out those Marines. The Zealots charging on in, but the anti-armor in full effect. The Colossus glowing red, and that's gonna be the whole army getting taken down. eXoDash now losing out, and this might be game here. Mausami coming on in again, looking to take control of the ramp. Now he's just waiting by the side, and Dash knows if he calls GG now, there is no other game. This is gonna be a last hurrah here for the Protoss. Will it be enough? Can he actually go for the Archons instead? He has been building up the Dark Templars, but they're not efficient at any cost. The Marines with the Marauders just slowing them down, and this is the Terran Dominion in full force. Mausami just able to play the meta to a T. eXoDash on the other hand looking to be creative, but creativity sometimes falls in the face of the usual. And now Mausami just hammering away at that Nexus, choking down those resources hard. With the probes now looking to try and farm up as much as possible, but this isn't gonna happen. GG is called. Mausami wins it again, 3-2, a lot closer this time, but kudos to Mausami for making that one stink.